Activision, Activision, Activision. How many times are you going to keep feeding us these lies? It's probably just going to be forever because there's idiots who believe it. Um, Welcome back to HenzRantz. I apologise, there has been an upload in a bit. I've had no internet, and I've also had a bit of a sore throat. But nonetheless, we're back, and another video of wanting to get something out of the gaming community, which has been bothering me, and lo and behold, it's back with Call of Duty. Now, as we all know, or probably don't know, Black Ops 7 is releasing this year. The oh so sequel to Black Ops 2 we've been wanting for years. Well, I say we've been wanting for years. We've wanted years ago. Not now, because there's always a way they're going to fuck it up. And quite frankly, with the way that COD's been going these last few years, the game is fucked on release. Now, there's been a whole debacle with the skins of the game, and, if you've been playing Black Ops 6, you'll know that the ever so famous 90s animated series American Dad started featuring in the game with a skin of Roger the Alien, and Stan Smith. The greatest 90s cartoon of all time. Do you know what they said about Black Ops 6 during its road to launch? They wanted to keep the game grounded and in tone with what a Black Ops game feels like. And that was also the reason as to why the whole carry forward thing they do, which is basically the stuff from the previous game will be in the next year's game. Case in point, Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. All of your Modern Warfare 2 guns, skins, and knickknacks or whatever will be in Modern Warfare 3. Purely because Modern Warfare 3, as we all know, was pretty much just a DLC to Modern Warfare 2. So it was a kind of a given that all the stuff you had from that previous year was going to be in that game. But everybody started wondering if all the Modern Warfare 3 stuff was going to be in Black Ops 6, and as I've stated, they said they wanted to keep the game set in the 90s, they want to keep the 90s vibe, and then they fucked that all to hell throughout the release of the seasonal content for Black Ops 6, where all the skins started getting more outlandish. You had anime skins, shark skins. There was like 7 different shark skins in the game. I haven't touched it in a while, so I don't care to go and look. But yeah, and as I've mentioned, the all famous 90s cartoon, American Dad, and also Beavis and Butthead was in there, which that was what labelled everybody gave the label of Call of Duty these days as Fortnite's creepy uncle. Which, funnily enough, Beavis and Butthead's been found to be coming to Fortnite this year, so it's like, it just proves that even more, which is quite funny. But now we're going on to Black Ops 7, and if history is prone to repeating itself, this is just going to be the exact same thing. And it was revealed at Gamescom a couple weeks ago now that the carry forward system was going to be returning to Black Ops 6 at the start of Season 1. And on paper, yeah, cool. Your stuff's still going to be coming back into Black Ops 7 that you've spent money on in Black Ops 6, which, fair enough. And I'll give them one thing, with the game being set in 2035, a bit more of leeway with what they can get away with in terms of cosmetics. I'll give them that. But, there's a big but. That is no longer happening. Because of the outrageous success of Battlefield 6 in every good way possible. I don't know why I used outrageous to describe that, but here we are. It's finally given Call of Duty a bit of a panic. They do say they're quote unquote too big to fail, but yeah, Disney said that, and look where Disney are. And the same is going to happen with COD, really. No one gives a fuck about this game. But anyway, as I said, they announced that the carry forward system was going to be coming to Black Ops 7 at the start of Season 1. And one of the important things with Black Ops 7, they also tried staying within the reveal at Gamescom, which they did the exact same thing during Black Ops 6, how they wanted to keep the vibe realistic and in line with the 90s. They want to keep the game down to earth and gritty and what a Black Ops game is supposed to be. And then they announced the carry forward system going forwards. What would that mean? By season 1, all of that grittiness, all that realism, all that grounded nature would be thrown out the window. Because you'd have your American Dad skins running around, your Beavis and Butthead skins, your unicorn dildo guns, your bong using lizards, or whatever the fuck there is in the game. All of that would be running around season 1, ruining the whole vibe of the game. It's obvious. And as we all know, the community was outraged by this. Activision were doing the exact same thing they did last year, and they were just basically going to end up ruining the vibe of the game if, they brought these skins forward. But nonetheless, we had a tweet from Call of Duty the other day, and as I said, I would have uploaded this a few days ago, but no internet. Turns out they have listened to the community feedback. They said, "We know there's been a lot of conversation recently about the identity of Call of Duty. Some of you have said we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and many ways grounded. This feedback hits home, and we take it seriously." Bullshit do they take this seriously, because as I said, they said this last year with Black Ops 6, and then they added all that they did to the game. And then they say, carry forward update. Operator skins and weapons from BO6 will no longer carry forward into Black Ops 7, but will still work in Warzone. XP tokens, gobblegums will continue to carry over. And here, as I've said a few times now already, they said this exact same thing last year. And then they proceeded to resell you the same skins from fucking Vanguard. Does anybody remember the fact that they collabed with the Terminator in Vanguard? It might have been Vanguard or Black Ops Cold War. It was one of the two. But they have previously collabed with the Terminator and gave her Arnold skin. They resold that in Black Ops 6. They did the same thing with Snoop Dogg, funnily enough. Had him as a skin in... Oh, what was it? It was I think it was one of the Modern Warfares recently. And then they sold him in Vanguard for some reason. You know, a World War II game. And then they've, as I've said, done it again this time. Said, we're not bringing it all forwards. And proceeded to add all the American Dad, Beavis and Butthead, fucking shark skins, anime dildos, and all sorts to Black Ops 6. And the exact same thing is repeating itself again. And it's going to happen again this year. They claim that they're going to release the skins which are more in line with Call of Duty's visceral and realistic nature and more with the Black Ops tone. But they won't. By the time Season 1 releases, they're going to have all sorts of fucking wacky shit in the game. And I can prove this right away that they're going to do this. Look at the skins you get for pre-ordering the game, the Vault Edition or whatever the hell it's called. And you will get literally a robot skin of Ted or whatever the hell his name is. Harper from the campaign in some sort of robotic suit. A skin based on fucking... Oh, what's his called from Black Ops 3 with the scythe, that's it, or Reaper, whatever his name is, the robot. And it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Who is still believing this shit that is coming from their mouth? Because it's not just the matchmaking they're lying to you with, it's just the whole game itself. It's not going to be visceral, it's not going to be realistic. And as I've said already, the game already takes place in the future. So why is it this year they're now suddenly thinking, oh crap, we've ruined the identity of Call of Duty with all this shit we've added, and now we're going to start focusing on what made Call of Duty realistic, visceral, and all sorts. Battlefield 6 is looking even better every single day. I've played Battlefield since Battlefield 3, and I've played the beta for 1 when it came out, I played the beta for 5 when it came out. I've played all the Battlefields since Battlefield 3, except Bad Company. What's it called? Hardline. I still never played that game. Probably won't ever, because it's, well, it's like 13 years old, but yeah. Competition is a good thing, and the fact that Call of Duty actually have this competition is seemingly doing good for the game. I'll give them that. But do not believe the lies they are feeding you. They say this same crap every single year. The same content creators who warn you about it try warning you every single year. You've got all the big streamers and all the ones that get invited out to the Call of Duty events, which I've stated many times before, lying to you. They don't care. They're getting $30,000 from Activision to promote their game and go to these events. That's all they're doing it for. They're doing it for the money. They know the game is shit, but they just want that big pay from Activision. Those exclusive early events to play the game early, test it all early, and, you know, gain as many views as money as possible. It's just, do not fall for this. I'm gonna keep making these videos every single year, warning you all about Call of Duty and its current nature. And one day, it's hopefully going to get through the thick skull of people who still fall for Activision's bullshit every single time. Because this franchise ain't getting any better. It's just going further down the toilet to the sewers and even melting in the sewers and going into the Earth's core. Just don't believe this shit. Anywho, I'm going to wrap this video up because my throat is really sore. But if you've made it this far, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on when I upload any video, whether it's ranting on Call of Duty, ranting on anything else, or even if it's just a gameplay compilations with my mates, or if it's a YouTube short or a live stream of many of the games I've been playing through at the minute. I've got a variety of different things. And then, yeah, I don't know how I was going with that, but yes, thank you for watching, and please don't fall for the bullshit from Activision. I beg you, please. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.